All right, welcome back. Let's talk about the win that I took for today, July 27th on a Monday on the 1 minute chart. All right, so here we're on NAS. Let me go back to market open to the 930 candle. So I'm gonna do a bar select on the replay. All right, so here we are at market open on the 1 minute, and I'm basically looking at the data. As you can see here on this particular broker on TradingView, we have no data here. But if I go to this NAS100 on this one, different NAS that I don't do my markups with, as you can see right here on Sunday at around 6, price pretty much shot up. Almost 400. It's about 370 some points. Pretty nice. Price shot up. So pretty much what I'm looking at market open, I'm expecting price to pretty much cover this range. I'm expecting price to just completely melt to cover this range. We're already in a downtrend here on the 1 minute. We're already trending down, right? We are breaking lows here. Here's a low. Here's another low. So we're pretty much breaking lows. We kind of hit it, kind of bounced up a little bit for a retest and bounced back down. All right. So we're already trending down on an overall structure on the 1 minute. When I go to the 30 minute, well, we pretty much consolidated around this area pre-market, and then we just tremendously just took off for the 30 minute. But at this time, I'm not sure if we're going to come down here and respect this zone here, or if we're going to continue to come down and actually hit this zone, or we're going to come all the way down and tap this zone. I know of like long range, we're going to come down, but I'm thinking maybe we'll come down, hit here, bounce up, retest this area, then come back down, or we come down, hit this area, come back, retest this range, then come back down for the full. I wasn't sure of those things. But what ended up happening, price ended up melting completely today on NAS100. So at the start of the market, when market opened, price pretty much shot up, and then we started shooting back down. We didn't get any green candles, so there was really no room for any entry of any sort. So kind of just watching price do its thing. So at this time, price pretty much hit an area here. Now, if we look to the left, I had a range here. I had like something here and here. So I had something here, and then I had something here. Then I had something here. Let me mark this off here. All right, so we pretty much got a rejection, got an engulfing, but here it is. Price never really came back to my area for an entry. So even if I took this red candle, drew a box around it, even if I took this red candle right here, drew a box around it, price never really actually came down to tap us in, so there was no entry there for that setup. Could have got a quick buy, quick pop, right? So now we're here. Let's just go down more. All right, boom. Same thing with this one. We got a green. We just got engulfing. Price never returned to tap us back in. As you can see, price just pretty much kept melting, so there was no entry there. Okay. Again, another slight green candle. Price melted, no entry. So we were just shooting. We were just shooting. We were shooting down like a bat out of hell. We were just going, and I'm just watching it. I'm like, damn. So it's time we got a little thing here, and this is what messed me up. Because my first trade, I actually took a loss, But then I took some more trades because I knew I was right. I just got stumped because I never seen this pattern before. Now you're gonna have to visualize because I'm on the 1 minute, so I don't have the account to do less ticks. So okay. So what I'm thinking at this time, I'm thinking at this time I'm seeing this red candle is going to engulf this green candle. Now, normally when that happens, the next candle I'm looking for it to tap into my zone, right? Which will be this. Let me just move it so you can see it. So right where this wick ends on this green candle, I'm waiting for a price to tap into the zone after it's engulfed. So boom, we get an engulfing, and I'm waiting on price to tap in. But what did I pay attention to? I paid attention to how price rejected this zone. This price also rejected this zone. This price broke this zone. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going down. But what I did not pay attention to is here, right? What happened is another level of resistance that was formed, and the thing that I use, it's marking it out now, but it didn't have it marked out anything to the data to the left before. So I kind of missed it. Now, if I actually manually did it, when I manually draw my lines, um, I'll use something like this. Oh, sorry. I'll use something like this, and I normally would say, okay, price tapped here, price tapped here, price tapped here. It came stop right here for resistance. It stopped right here for support. So somewhere around here, I'm looking to pretty much draw this line. So now drawing that line, as you can see, doing it manually, I would have drawn, like, had that line. I would have drew a line here, and I'd say, okay, well, I need to wait until price pretty much breaks this zone and prints beyond this key point. So I would not have gotten in on this candle. Instead, I actually got I got in on this candle for a sell, right? Even though this is inverted hammer, so we all know what happens next. Price comes up, stomps me out. Okay, then price comes down, boom, we come right back. We come right back like we never left. I could have got back in here, but again, I'm not sure if price is actually going to pass this zone. So we passed the zone. I'm like, okay, I know I'm right now. So I'm safe to enter into another trade. I just never saw that pattern before where we actually break zones, we engulfed. However, we kind of ran into a brick wall. So I just gotta watch that next time. So this next candle, we got an engulfing, price comes touch, and then this allowed me to get a winning trade that allowed me to um start bringing back the from my loss. So I started coming back from my loss, and then at this point, right about here, I started focusing on catching the bottom of the market. Reason why is because if you look here, I don't have any data to the left. Like if I go to the left, like currently what price is with this red line, there's no data to the left. I think I end up getting like that rocket ship thing where it basically is no data. But you get my drift. There's no data. There's no data to the left, so I can't really determine where price is going to go. Even if I get in a 5 minute, there's no data to the left. Now, once I get into the higher time frames, then it pretty much is like it's not following like my plan, like what I usually do. So I can't really. It's not really a back tested thing for me to test out a higher time frame. Like even if I go on a 1 hour, all right, let's go on a 1 hour. And let's see, where's the data to the left? Like it's way over here. And then there's nothing. Jeez. Like there's no data. Like there's nothing here. Like it's crazy. Like there's nothing. And we got that. So I mean, this is like this is this is actually like a nice back testing session right now. So let me just mark this off, and let me mark this off, and let me mark this off, and let me also mark this off, and let's see how does price respond to these areas now on the 1 minute. All right, so I got that zone. So I mean, not price doesn't even react to that zone. So I got this zone. So yeah, yeah. This doesn't even it didn't even respond to these zones. So it was pretty much nothing I can do from here to here. I think I did end up getting into a trade to try to bring it account my loss back. But any pullback I was getting, a rejection candle, I would get out. So basically, what ended up happening, I ended up catching the bottom of the market. Um, this red candle, I caught that candle because what I saw was, I said, okay, price is getting weary because these candles up here were big. These red candles down here, they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And then what I saw is I started seeing like this candle right here. I started seeing wiki candles, this candle right here. And then once we got an engulfing, I'm like, okay, this could be it. Once this candle got engulfed, I pretty much was I was interested, right? So this candle engulfed that candle. Once this candle engulfed that candle, that's when I took my entry for longs. A little bit late of an entry, putting a stop loss like right here. And I think I got like let me see. I think I took it. I think I took it like right here, something like that. I can't remember, but that basically allowed me to get my win for the day in profit. Nice day, nice another green day in profit. I did take a loss, but I was able to recoup the loss from the downward things that started happening. I didn't have much confidence in here, just because I didn't have any data to the left that actually fit my back test. As you can see, price did not even respond to those lines that I marked up. I mean, it's not back tested, so I don't have any confidence in it. However, I did catch the bottom of the market because I understood that these green candles were pullbacks, right? So price is falling, we're pulling back, a little choppy situation, pull back, drop, little pullback, drop, little pullback, drop, little pullback, drop, and then we started engulfing, and then that's when I had the confidence to catch the bottom of the market and just buy up. So another win on the day for NAS.